Everyone. Hi, everyone, and a special thank you for the new members, the new founder members, the member number one that is so amazing and is our Bridget. So this one has to be recorded for the history. And so I just wanted to say that obviously this one is very in progress today because it was not expected to start today, but will be in place with more description and improve each day following on. So here there is like maybe a too long introduction, but this one will be basically the website. Now I will decide maybe also the name and will be in clear for the months of until the end of February. So you can also share it with people, with friends that are really motivated in being this club. So if you want someone in this club with you, because you know that he can benefit and his or her presence can also benefit you in this journey, feel free to share it because they can get an idea of the resources they can get access to. But of course, inside the membership, you will get also the video and so on. Here is like the support material website. So here I put whatever is happening this month and why this wacky idea. And so please read it if you like it. But what is important is that let's talk about the Cheater Quilt Design Challenge. That is because the deadline is tomorrow. So you want to see it. So here I put some, this one is also the one on the blog, but here I wanted to show you that I already put like some more deep example with also how you can combine the title, the description, and the tags with the 3 examples that of course you can adapt to what you're looking for. But if you check the Pinterest board, so I also had here, people are joining, cool. So I had here more example on inspiration and resources. For this challenge, what I think is also a cool idea is to stay kind of a simple also because the dimension of how in Spoonflower will be seen for the vote is tricky. And let me show you why. So it is this one. Oh, and by the way, here is a preview of how you could organize your content in Notion. So it's not my definitive way to organize it. Actually, I have also another one, and between the two, I didn't decide yet. But this one is one that I like, and let me know what do you think of, because it's really visual. And one of the reasons why I love Notion is because basically I'm using it as a repository. Recently, I had a major issue again with the backup and hard disk and so on. And so the fact that Notion allow me still to have everything there and to move it from all my devices is fantastic. And move it means, now I don't have the other camera on top of me, I cannot show you how easy it is, but basically in the computer, in Procreate, I'm copying the tile and I'm pasting it directly in this one in Notion, and it appears here. So what I usually do is I try to get directly, and this one is what I wanted to tell you. From now on, when you upload your pattern in Spoonflower, try not to upload the file as it is, but to upload the file directly with the name that you are intended to have there, possibly with already keywords. Because first of all, you will save time, because this one will be already the default title. And also because even if you change the title in Spoonflower, Spoonflower will still read the metadata that are part of the file. And something that we will discuss in this club is a strategy also to implement, let's say, a workflow for the title. For example, here what I tried to do was, okay, I put minimalistic, geometric, quilt, and then bird and flower, that basically are the 2 searchable items apart from the geometric. A friend told me, a member here told me that I could put also something about the boat, and I might add it. I will check if I will stay in the 70 character. But what I want to tell you is this one is that, can you see here the S for the size? If there is a space, one is small or large, I could also recommend you to write it directly, because sometimes people in Spoonflower do search for small or large. But even if you don't do it, the fact they will see a S, or if they will see a small, will make them somehow subconsciously know, oh, if there is a small, they might be outer size. And this one will encourage the person to navigate more through your profile. And in general, even if it's not, she's not going to buy something, is somehow feeding the algorithm on the fact that your shop is interesting. Ultimately, each one of these platforms doesn't want just to get, let's say, the real sale, but to keep people on the platform itself. So, and if it's possible, yes, you can add also something related to the color. Particularly in this case, I thought, I'm not sure this one is exactly my favorite combo, and I will add for sure tomorrow more colorways and record a video about it. But I thought to start from Mocha Mousse because it's Pantone color of 2025. So let's take advantage of this. And also I do think that Mocha Mousse in general is a color that people may start to use. I started to see it already in the windows here in Zurich of the shops. So, and I mean, it's unearthly tones. So I think it's easier than previous color that we got. So here then, what I do is that I do add, let's say, more of the description. This one is the real description. These one are the tags that I use. And here is the additional description. Then, this is why I wanted to do this video today in day one, is that I do usually test before submitting the entry. I don't do it always. This one is, okay, was a little lie. Ideally, what I would like to do is to, if I would not upload at the last second, and now will never happen anymore, so this one's good, is that I take the tile that I think might fit the challenge and I upload it. And then I check with the challenge itself. So I do a screenshot and I add it here. And I'm like, yeah, but since I'm not at the last second, you know, it's too small. How can people vote it? So the point is that even I know that usually people in the challenge are not the buyer, what I do is in the challenge, I try to get exposure. And then by using the trick of the size, if people is interested, can go back and check a smaller size, right? Mm-hmm. So seeing that this one was too small, even if it was late, I was like, okay, then I'm uploading my original tile. The original tile in Procreate for me is 3000 by 3000. And the original tile is just this 4 here. And so I upload that one. I could even go for something larger, I guess, but I didn't have time and I think it's enough. I think for the challenge, this one already gives variation. In any case, the people that are voting usually are author artists. So I think this one is a good compromise. But the point is this, try at least, this one is the homework for this challenge, is try at least to upload 2 different sizes of your design. And then in Spoonflower, try to see what will be the preview for the challenge. It's easy to do because, okay, let me see if I can also show you in Spoonflower. So in design library, oh, my internet is terrible. I think, for example, basically, if I go to this one, that was the one that I'm not choosing for the Spoonflower challenge. If I enter, so I already proof and put for sale both of them. Then you can enter design challenge. You will have to say that, okay, select which challenge. And then you can see the preview. So you don't have to submit it. And actually, I didn't submit yet neither of them. Was just there, the one that I was supposed to submit. But so you can see it. And my suggestion is also to take a screenshot. So it's always good to take then the 2 screenshots and look at them. But I mean, we can even just look at that and see, come on, this one is too small.
Yeah.
And so I think this one is a little detail, but could make a big difference in the challenge. And I'm also guilty to do not have done it so many times. And I'm pretty sure that some of the design didn't get the traction that maybe they did deserve because I choose a wrong scale according to the thumbnail specific of the challenge. So this one is my homework for today, and I hope this one was useful. And about the topic, I just wanted to say that, I mean, I wrote about the blog, about the fact that exactly you can take inspiration from quilt in general. The point is that it's just having 2 colors, so you cannot go really with a complicated quilt, but you can use let's say, the doodling or the blender ideas to play with the color. Basically, according to the density of the blender, you could build a different color, let's say. And other idea that are cute is this one also, I think, of using animal or in general putting something geometric in a geometric shape that could inspire, or go for geometric itself. But of course, geometric itself will be more difficult to reach. But again, isn't super adorable?
Yeah.
I love this so much.
Really great.
So here you will find many inspiration. I mean, it is a long board. And plus, I ask exactly people to add their own entry or their own inspiration. So it will be also interesting to see what other people will add. Last but not least, usually I create 2 separate boards for inspiration and for the, let's say, Spoonflower submission entries. This time I would like to put them together because it will be fun also to search inside the board what are the submission. And in any case, I also think that being part of a collaborative board could also increase the visibility of the design. And for example, the point is that this one is the simple pin. So basically I went to the page in Spoonflower and pin it. You can do the same, or if you use the form that now should work, I promise should work, should not overwrite mine own. You can just put it here and I will add it. Next week, I think we will work more also on how to promote in Pinterest. So maybe instead of just sharing the Pinterest, because you see, if you just share, first of all, the dimension is smaller. Can you see that this one is not vertical? It's a kind of like this. Also, this one is of Jennifer, but still, since I share it from Spoonflower, it's taking this dimension. That is not exactly the best one that I would add in the board of Pinterest. So I might go deeper on that one and give us some assignment. But I think it's a good start. So from now, it's like we're not going for perfection. We are going for getting things done. And here, I forgot, I did it yesterday. You can see what are the actual best seller by Cheater Quilt in Spoonflower. And yes, so I mean, some one are cute. You see, so this one I think are absolutely new now. Yes, they were not there. But just to get an idea, this one could be also something to refer to. I mean, to be honest, this link, I will try to put it as soon as possible because it's also interesting to see the real data of what is selling. Now we are so close to the challenge that exactly they are pumping up new design. But it's interesting to see it at the beginning, to see what really sold with this kind of keywords. And this one is the same mockup that I use for previous ones. And this one is really the last part that I want to tell you, is that here you can also access to the material that I prepare for previous Spoonflower challenges in January 2024. But January 2024 has this super cool mockup. So you might want to check it because this one is super cool for wallpaper. And this one is for another challenge. And this one was the mockup. Also, this one is super, super cool. So I'm going to leave this mock-up available. Yes, for the peach challenge, there was actually two. This one that I'm already putting there also for this time. And there was also this one a little more cartoony. And of course, this one has to be updated, but I will do it later. But yes, this one is the point. Please let me know which kind of time zone and time will work for our live of the month, where we will be really sharing assignment and so on. Yeah. I'm thinking about, again, Saturday, 1 p.m. New York Times, if this one really works. But we might changing according to the preferences. And if there are any questions, let me know. If you want to do it live right now, let me know too. Otherwise, thank you so much. It's going to be so exciting.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.